Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm a dancer, so whatever I'm going to talk is going to be, I know there's a lot of things that I could have done and got given you a lot of information through PPTs, etc. But trust me, that's something that others will do better than me. That's something that you guys will get on the net. There's something, what I could give you is my experience, and that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about. As a dancer, as a child, I always loved to dance. I love to dance. I remember when I'm from Delhi, so I'm more of a, there used to be more of Bollywood dance at that point of time. So whenever the new that Chane Ke Hit Me Madhuri song or when that Long Bacha song had come, I knew the choreography backwards. I made my own obviously, and I was this big round-headed kid who would be teaching all the children at parties, and they'd all be following me. And I remember telling mom also, I'm going to go to Boogie Boogie, and I was quite sure I'd win. I know I wanted to be an astronaut, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a doctor, I wanted to be a detective, because I would find all the chocolates mom would hide from me. But I never found myself wanting to be a dancer, because it was never, it was at that point of time, it was never a career option. So I don't remember wanting to be a dancer, ever. And even today, it's like when I go out and they're like, Beta, what do you do? I'm a dancer, I dance. No, not as a hobby. What do you do? I dance. Then I have to add little profound words. I'm a choreographer, I'm a teacher, if that helps. And they're like, acha, acha. And then immediately I can see in their head that what they think of me. They probably think that, okay, she must not have fared too well in exams, or probably not very intelligent, because people usually think dancers are not very intelligent, which is a little strange, but because I've come across some very intelligent people, including my mentors and a lot of teachers that I've learned from, thankfully, who are one of the most intelligent and spiritually, very spiritual people that I've come across. I came across one Guruji who's going to speak, who's going to be one of the speakers today. He's a Kathak dancer. He's a dancer, and looking at him, it's an amazing spirit that I got from him. So it's just one of these things that why people think dancers are not intelligent. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that, I'm going to be sharing a very stereotypical story with you guys about how it all began. I had done my fashion marketing and management, and I was going to go to Australia to finish my third year. So that's when the Danceworx had opened in Bombay, and I was like, okay, I have nothing to do. I was quite useless at that point of time. So I joined Danceworx, and the next thing you know, I wanted to be a dancer. And my poor parents were like, we just spent lakhs on your fashion marketing and management degree. What are you talking about? And at that point of time, when you're an 18-year-old teenager, a lot of you would know that and would go through that or already going through that phase where everything for you is, oh my god, I'm such a victim, oh my god, everything's going wrong in my life and everyone's against me, no one understands me. This is the one very common line that I can see some of you smiling, that we go through, no one understands me. So I was going through that too. And I said, you don't understand me, and not once did I think that my poor dad has lost so much and he's earned so much money to put into my fashion marketing and management course. I didn't consult them, and I'm like, I don't want to dance. I don't want to do fashion, I want to dance. So yeah, I eventually decided I can't take this anymore. I took my baggage, walked out of my house. I had started earning some 3,500 rupees by that time, and that's all I earned. I was staying in a PG where I paid 2,000 bucks. So I had 1,500 rupees for my khana, to eat, and for my traveling. And again, I was very happy because I was this victim again. So I'm extremely excited that I'm this poor thing and everyone should sympathize with me. And now you guys would think that, okay, if I've left everything to dance, I probably am the ace dancer. Change the scenario. I'm a big girl. I'm tall, I'm broad, and add 9 kilos more to what I was a big girl. For a normal person, I wasn't. For a normal human being, I was an average girl. For a dancer, I was big. And I'm surrounded by these petite, typical dancer bodies in my class who are small and slim. And I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? So every day I would be like 10 hours a day of dance, and I'm there 1.5 hours earlier, and I'm working and I'm working and I'm working on myself, and I'm like, I'm not eating, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not losing weight, nothing's happening, and all this negative talk about myself, about others going on in my head. And one day, my mentor just told me this one line: how you are is how you dance. true. If you think about it, why do youngsters like hip hop? It's because hip hop is something that shows attitude. Okay, it's very round. It's not structured, so you don't have to be structured. It's very laid back. It's there. It's not, it's relaxed. You don't have to be like, okay, all structured. It's very laid back. It's relaxed. It has a lot of attitude. That's why youngsters like hip hop. Why do other people prefer ballroom? It's connection. It's structured. It's discipline. It is nice. So that made a lot of sense to me. In fact, like when we do our class, the first thing we do is you open wide and you say what, or you say you. So that's basically to build confidence. And I realized from here, my voice became here. My dance became bigger. I started dancing bigger. I started occupying so much space as I danced. And as that happened, I started becoming a more confident person. I was more sure of myself, of what I was doing. And that process for me was very exciting because I started dancing bigger and I was like, okay, I'm like this. I liked what I saw in the mirror. And yeah, the process had started happening, and then realization number 2 happened. I'm just going to share a small story with you guys. It's about this girl and a little boy. The boy had marbles and the girl had chocolates, and they liked collecting it. So one day what happened, they decided to exchange. The boy kept 2 marbles in his pocket, his favorite marbles in his pocket, and gave everything else to the girl. The girl gave all her chocolates to the guy. Now the girl is very excited, she's got marbles, she's got different color marbles, she's playing with them. The guy couldn't sleep at night because all he could think of was, how many chocolates did the girl not give you? So that's when I realized, I said, okay, so a lot of times the things that we see or we don't like in others are usually the things inside us that we need to change. The problems that we have in others are generally problems within. So the change has to happen inside. So I was like, oh, realization part 2. If I don't respect myself, I don't respect my family, I don't respect my peers, my dance, my space, anything. That is when I began to find my dance, my power through my dance. I started to realize how if I change from inside as a person, my dance changes. And I started to find that through dance. I began to trust myself. I began to trust others because I was clean. I had nothing negative inside me. It took time, but yes. And that's what made me, it made me softer as a dancer. Like if you have so much inside you, you can't move. Whereas if I'm soft, my whole body can move like that. That fluidity comes to my body. Which if I have so much talk, I'm so big, I can't dance. This one's not good, that one's not good. Your body becomes very stiff. And that freedom in the body goes. That came to me, which once I started to trust myself, and of course the exciting journey began. And we started doing choreographies together. I realized in a group, when you're doing choreographies as a group, it's not about myself. I stopped thinking about, oh me, my problems. I started to think about everyone else. I started to sense everyone. I know it would not go well if I didn't think about myself. We all had to think about each other. It became about teamwork. I learned how to work with people, around people. I became fearless. So this big body could suddenly do lifts. Because when you're fight and flight mode that animals usually get into, it's when the body stiffens. So it's that's exactly what happens as a dancer also when you're scared or when you're under threat, your body tends to stiffen. The softness goes, the size goes, and that stopped happening because I was soft, because I trusted, I didn't fear. So that began to happen in me as a dancer. Things like, if you've heard of deferred payment, when you sow a seed, it doesn't grow immediately. It takes time. You have to water it, you have to fertilize it every day, to give it time, every day. You can't keep watering it and fertilizing it for 24 hours and think it will suddenly grow. It takes time. That's exactly how everything else in life is. As youngsters, sometimes we become so reactionary. We want things now. We want the result now. We want everything to show its result now. That's not how it is. You have to do the same roll down, the same side stretch, the same, I'm referring to it as dance terms, because that's what I understand. But it's about doing the same thing. And you're doing the same thing again and again and again. And you have to be able to do that to be able to grow as a dancer. So it taught me not to be reactionary to situations and things. I can't expect it. If I've done something, I can't expect the result right now. The dance has to change immediately. No, it takes time. Exactly like it does in life. One of the biggest lessons that it taught me was that life is boring. Same mom, same dad, same brother, same sister, same friends, hopefully same spouse, same girlfriend, same boyfriend, for a while at least. It's exactly the same thing. Same plie, same vertebra, same side stretch, same head roll, same chest roll, same thing. It's the same thing, it doesn't change. We are just we want to do new things again and again, that we don't realize life is about finding excitement in the same boring thing. You can't go and change your mother and father because you're bored of them after like a year. It's exactly how it works in relationships. You can't, when something is broken, you mend it, you fix it, you don't discard it. If you're having issues or problems in life, you face the situation, you mend it, you don't discard it. So these are lessons in life that I learned through dance. And they're all like palette of colors. We have red, blue, green, yellow, orange, everything. Some are overused, some are not used at all. It's the same thing inside us. We have all the emotions. We overuse some, we don't use some at all, and some are like just like a dog. That depends on our association, how we're brought up, our programming. But it's exactly like actors, dancers are just the same. You have different emotions inside you, which you have to use when you're performing or when you're doing something. So I learned how to use every emotion at the right place. So even if there is anger, there's passion, there is aggression, you use it to make a choreography. You focus it in a particular direction. So it doesn't go all over the place. I'm just going to do a tangent. Fast. I'm going to do something. I would just ask you all have to do this. Sorry, I call him NJ because his name is Chandrita, and I like calling him NJ because he can dance very well. Now, I'm going to do something. I would like you all to do this with me. Just watch it once. Okay? It's called a mirror exercise. He's ready, he'll be the leader, I'll be the follower. Okay, so I want all of you to please stand up and just look at the person next to you. Quick, I don't have time. Hurry up. The person next to you. Anyway. Now, focus, silence. Just focus and look at the person in front of you and do whatever movement you feel like doing. Keep looking at the person. Whenever you're ready to switch roles of the leader and follower, do it whenever you feel like. Right? Look at the person. Start. Just focus on looking at the person. Whenever you're ready to switch roles, sense each other and switch roles. I love it all. And relax. It's an amazing sight to see people do things like this. This is one of the workshops that we do. Two very simple things. It makes you realize how much of a leader you are, how much of a follower you are, how much of a listener you are, how much of a teller you are. It also, for me, it did one basic thing. If I focus on what I want and what I want to focus on, everything else just falls into place. I don't have to worry about where is his hand going, what is his leg doing. I just have to look at him into his eyes and focus at one point. Everything else falls into place. So this is one of the exercises that taught me focus, something that a lot of us tend to deviate from. Nothing wrong with it. So I just want to end this by saying, we as youngsters, we have a lot of power inside us. We have to find it. It's within us. And that power can help change a lot of things for, I'm not saying change the world. I'm saying change you. That's what I did. There's a lot of, what this power will give you, you won't even know. And if you try to change yourself from within, you won't even know the power that exists inside you. Yes.